Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Monday, March 24th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the truth behind consistency for financial freedom. All right, a lot of people, they wonder why some people achieve financial freedom while others struggle to do so. All right, and the secret ingredient is consistency. All right, but before I get started, I just want to introduce myself again. My name's Russ. If you've never seen any of my videos, I have been working in the work from home space for the last 18 years. I've been working full-time for myself since 2018, and I am truly passionate about helping people generate mailbox money through direct mail and online marketing methods. So the secret to having success online, and the one thing that separates the people who have success from those that don't, is consistency. Okay, it's consistency. That's all it is. I talk about it in all my videos. If you want to have success, you have to stay consistent with whatever it is you're doing. Okay? The best pianist in the world doesn't get to be the best by not practicing playing piano. Right? The best golfers in the world do not become the best golfers in the world without practicing and staying consistent. And it goes the same with anything. If you want something in life that's worth having, if you want to be at the top of whatever it is you're doing, you have to stay consistent. You know, you don't get to be at the top without staying consistent. All right. So it's super important. And you have to understand that consistency isn't just repetition. Okay. It's not just showing up every day and just going through the motions. You want to be able to set intentional goals with whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so like for example, a lot of people will, if you ask somebody what their why is, they'll say, well, I just want to make more money for my family. Well, when you set intentions like that, or if your why is just that vague, you're never going to get it anywhere. You have to have intentional goals. So maybe you instead of saying I want to make more money for my family, have something specific like I want to make more money for my family so that I don't have to worry when bills come in. We can go on a vacation without worrying about what's in our checking account. You have to go deeper than just setting intentions or, just having basic intentions. And it's the same when you're doing whatever it is you're using for your marketing methods, right? You have to not just show up every day and go through the motions. You want to set intentions when you're doing your marketing. So every single day when I wake up, I go through a routine and I'm setting my intentions when I'm doing my posts. I'm setting my intentions before I make a video. All right. So I'm putting it out there that, hey, I'm going to post this video. I'm going to create this video, with the intentions of helping other people understand what it is that I'm doing and understand how they can do the same exact thing. And by putting this video out there, I'm going to attract new viewers and new signups. All right, that's what I do. That's what I say before I post each video. That's what you have to do. So if you're just posting, if you're just doing a post on Facebook, then instead of just showing up every day and doing, posting your Facebook post, set some intentions behind it. Have some vision to your post. Make it visionary in your head to that, when you're making the post, you're going to attract new people to your post, which in turn are going to equal new signups, all right, in the long run. You have to set intentions. You have to have visions. You can't just show up and just go through the motions, all right, because it's like there's no fun in that. And you want to set the intentions. You want to put it out there what it is that you're trying to do when you're creating a post or you're creating content to share with your viewers. All right? You want to have aligned actions, with whatever it is that your goals are, whatever it is that you want to accomplish by doing whatever it is that you're doing. That's what you want to do. All right, and stay consistent with it every single day. Just show up and take action. People, they just don't take action, and then they wonder why they don't have any success. I don't get it. It is snowing like crazy here in Maine. the end of March. You know, we're a few days into spring and it's snowing to beat the band here. Oh, it's supposed to flip over to rain. But so you want to have a vision. You want to stay disciplined. So that means you want to show up every single day, whether you want to or not. All right. Now, I try to do a video every day. Sometimes I just don't. It's not that I don't have the time. I just don't do a video every day. But at minimum, I try to do a post on Facebook and YouTube every single day, at the very minimum. And by staying consistent and people seeing me stay consistent, that gets me signups into my programs, which, you know, gets me paid, right? You want to find somebody that is doing what it is that you want to be doing, or having success like you want to be having success, and you follow what they're doing. And then you just show up and do it every day. And you have to be adaptable as well, because sometimes, you know, like the algorithms on Facebook, sometimes I'll do a post, not recently, but in the past, I would do a post, I'd get 60, 70, 80 likes on the post. Nowadays, I'm lucky if I get 10 or 20 likes on the post, because the algorithms change. So you have to be able to adapt to, you know, the different things like that. You have to understand that just because you're doing the same actions every single day, and one week you get 5 signups, the next week you might not get any signups. I've only had 1 signup this past week in my programs. All right. And before that, this month, I had 6. So I'm up to 7 signups into my program so far. But this past week, I only had 1 signup. The 2 weeks prior, I had 3 signups each week. So you have to understand that, you know, just because you might have success one week and your efforts yielded an X amount of signups, doesn't mean that this week or next week is going to be that way. It could be worse. It could be better. You just never know. So you have to understand that with your mindset, to know that just because you take action, it doesn't mean you're always going to get results every single week or every single day. You know, I have a good friend who's a marketer. Last year, and this guy signs up people like crazy, way more people than I do. And he had a whole month last year where he didn't get 1 sign up. And he was just saying, you know, you just keep doing what you're doing, stay consistent, and everything will take care of itself and adjust. But that is possible, you know, that there are going to be some days, some weeks, some months that you don't have any results from your efforts. And that's usually when people quit, you know. First of all, people quit too soon because, you know, they'll send out postcards, or they'll make a post on Facebook and nobody likes it. Nobody signs up. They cry that it's fake. The program doesn't work, and they quit and they move on to the next thing. Well, that's the winners. The people who have success online do not do that. All right. There's nothing wrong with having multiple income streams, but you have to understand, or what I tell people is, make sure you're making $500 to $1,000 in one income stream every single month before you add on another one. You know, and most people don't even make any money because they give up too soon. They give up way too soon. So you want to, you know, set goals for yourself that have intention behind them, have a vision. Track your stats, you know, track what it is that you're doing, you know, especially when you're first starting out. You know, if you're sending out 25 postcards and you do that for 3 months and you only get 1 sign up, well, think about doubling the amount of postcards you're sending out. Or what can you do different? You know, if you're doing a YouTube video and nobody is seeing your YouTube video, what can you do different to share that YouTube video with other people? All right, maybe share it in Facebook groups, or share it on your Facebook wall, or, you know, whatever it is. You got to track what you're doing, track your progress to see what it is that's working and what isn't working. And what is working, obviously you're going to do more of. What's not working, you want to scrap and focus more on what is working. Okay, and then, you know, it helps you stay accountable as well when you start getting into these habits. But if you're just starting out, do something for 30 days. Pick something that you like. Try to do a post on Facebook or whatever platform you're on. Try to make a video and try to do it for 30 days straight. And stay consistent with that. And once you do something for 30 days, it becomes a habit. And it's just natural to do. You know, like all the things that I do every day for my marketing now, it's just a habit. And if I do a day when I don't do a video, it's just me being lazy, to be honest with you. You know? But I try to do a video every day. At the minimum, I try to do a post on both Facebook and YouTube. And then every week I'm sending out my letters, okay? So that's all I can say about it. You know, you just want to just stay consistent. And if you're thinking about giving up, don't give up. It's not the product or the service that you're offering people. It's not the company. It's you. If you're not having results, it's you. It's only you. You can't put the blame on anybody else. You have to stay consistent if you want to start making money online. That's the secret ingredient, okay? So if you want to learn more about my opportunities that I'm involved with, you can go to joinruss.com. This will take you over to my Linktree page with all my opportunities. You can reach out, ask me any questions you have. I'm always here to help people out. That's my passion. I love doing this type of work. It's not even work to me. I mean, this is not work. It's 1:30 in the afternoon on a Monday, and I'm here at Walmart. I'm going to go in and get some stuff that I need for the house. And then I'm going to go back home. I'm going to do some reading today. It's snowing out, like I said, so it's not a good day to do anything outside. I'm going to do some reading. Then I'm probably going to do work on some marketing stuff. So, but that's it. I hope you found value in my video. If you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. So until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.